The Alumilite volume calculator is an easy way for you to estimate how much resin or silicone you might need for your given project. The calculator is divided into two areas depending on what type of mold you have. The left side is where we'll use it for rectangular or square type molds and pieces, whereas the right side is used for cylindrical or round type molds and pieces. While we have both mold box volume and part volume here, you don't necessarily have to add values for each. For example, if you're just looking to understand how much resin you might need to cast a part, you could just enter values down in the part volume. For example, 2 by 2 by 3 for your dimensions. Hit calculate, and it'll show that you need roughly 6.6 fluid ounces of casting resin. If you're looking to add a mold box around that, you generally go a ½ inch around your entire part. So for this part, we'd go with 3 by 3 by 3.5. The reason why we don't add a full inch around the last value is because it's a one-piece mold, and one side of that mold is going to be the open cavity where you pour your part, so you're not going to have a ½ inch on that side. Once you hit calculate, you'll see that you need roughly 409 grams of silicone, and again, your 6.7 fluid ounces to cast the part. The right side of the calculator works exactly the same way. You start out by taking the diameter of your part, let's say that's 3 inches, and your height, let's say that's 4 inches. If you hit calculate, you'll see that you need roughly 16 fluid ounces to cast that part out of resin. If we want to add a mold box, we'll take that diameter to 4 inches, and we'll take the height to 4.5. Hit calculate, and you'll see that we need roughly 594 grams of silicone, and again, roughly 16 fluid ounces of casting resin. If you like to calculate your volume the old-fashioned way, you notice at the bottom that we have all the formulas that you need to do just that. If you still need assistance in determining how much material you might need for your project, don't hesitate to give us a call. We can be reached at 269-488-4000.